All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to One Piece manga chapter 968. It has been a while since I've done a manga chapter review, read, or something of the such. So I'm definitely really happy to be back. Really excited. I'm gonna move this all the way over here so I can look at chat more easily while I do this manga chapter read. But it has been a really long time. I'm really glad to be back. I'm really glad that One Piece is back. I think the last time I did a manga chapter read was in 2018. I haven't been able to edit videos since then, but now your boy is back. Now your boy's got a little more guala to spend on Adobe, so he can be uploading videos and recording and editing them so I can throw them up on YouTube for you guys. I really enjoy doing the manga chapter read. This is the first of the One Piece chapter reads of 2020. This is the first chapter officially released in 2020, even though this is a before chapter was officially released. I'm watching it beforehand, but we're not going to talk about that. So yeah. Also, if you guys like my manga chapter reactions, I'm also going to start doing manga chapter reviews, and I'm also going to start doing manga chapter reactions for Boku no Hero Academia, aka My Hero Academia. It's getting pretty hype in that manga slash show, so I would really enjoy to be able to show my reaction to you guys and share that with you guys. If you guys enjoy the manga chapter reactions, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, maybe put in some comments, show me some speculations, whatever you guys have, your thoughts on the chapters, whatever happens. But yeah, we're gonna get into this chapter. I got the chapter thrown up. You'll see the first page of the chapter on the screen as always, since we can't really show the entire chapter, kind of copyrighted, but let's go. So chapter 968, Odin's return, and we have another part of the short story that's going on in the first title pages. I believe it's still following Capone and the Capone's family. I don't really know what's going on there. It looks like a lady's being taken by like the Marines or something like that. I don't know. This guy has like a gun arm. It looks like White Barrett from like Final Fantasy VII. Regardless of that, next chapter. Odin's journal. Upon Roger's return from Laugh Tale, Akataru asked him some kind of questions, and then he started crying. What the treasure have left behind? Oh, this translation is like really bad. I'm pretty sure this is not translated very well, which is fine because I kind of just wanted to see the chapter, but that's crazy. So the world was thrown into uproar over the birth of the Pirate King. The Marines started mobilizing excessively. Wealth, fame, power. The man who has obtained everything. Pirate King Gold Roger. It's Gold D, and then Roger's like, it's Gold D Roger. But this Pirate King thing doesn't sound too bad. And see, yeah, obviously we all know the D are the enemies of the Celestial Dragons, which are referred to as the gods of the One Piece realm. So obviously the Marines are trying to hide the fact that Roger's real name is Gold D Roger, because that would bring about a real problem if you were like, oh, what's this D in his name? Nobody really knows what it means. And you know what? There's a lot of people with the moniker D in their name, and nobody really knows what it stands for. So for the Marines to not have to mobilize themselves and start eradicating every single D they have and having the public go crazy as to why the Marines are being so savage, they just decide, you know, let's change this so that we don't have as much propaganda. So they're calling him Pirate King Gold Roger. We now know why the world government does that. The reason they hide your name, they know because they went to Laugh Tale and they found all the poneglyphs actually. And actually, first shot is Shanks crying. It's crazy. The world began calling all the things Roger had obtained with a certain name. They all know the hidden treasure of One Piece. Okay. All the things Roger had obtained. So it's like everything Roger has ever gotten, they all know nothing about it. And the egg is still on the ship. That's crazy, dude. What is that thing, dude? Wahahaha. Is that Roger's name? Is that Roger's laugh? Wahahaha. So we have another unique laugh to add to the bank of unique laughs in One Piece. Roger, thanks to your reputation, more enemies will come to chase you down. You lot, let's go and bloody kill Roger. and you see a bunch of pirates. We spotted Roger's ship. All right, let's go loot their treasures, take all of Roger's possessions. Come to think of it, it's like a miracle. It's thanks to you guys who are ready to throw away your lives. I have nothing but deep gratitude to you all. Oh, you captain, what are you saying now all of a sudden? It's embarrassing, you idiot. And Roger's talking to his feet. You see Scopper freaking being, they're all cheesing. Look at them, all cheesing. Look at all those smiles. You see little Shanks in the back, down there. Is that even Buggy? Even Buggy, oh, I think he's floating too, like half of his body. So the Sea Kings are talking, like Roger's talking about disbanding the Whitebeard pirates. Yeah, Roger disbanded the Whitebeard. Roger's talking about disbanding the Gold Roger pirates, or the Roger pirates, and the Sea Kings are just talking, and they're talking about a king being born, and then a day when their 2 kings will be born, and then something about 10 years to be born and 15 to grow up. Which I don't really know what that means. I'm not sure if that's 100% translated correctly. I'll have to go back and look at that for the chapter review. Who is it speaking in the seabed like this? Or are they, wait, are they underwater? No, they're not underwater. We were so fast, the One Piece. Who do you think will find it? My son, of course. So Roger's over here. Rayleigh's asking Roger who he thinks will find the One Piece next. And then Roger's saying his son, which is Ace, of course, who hasn't been born yet. From now on, let's drink. Let's go to a sea free of those Marines. I get off first. After that, wish for Odin. So I'm pretty sure Shirley's talking about, they're talking about Poseidon, which is Shirahoshi. So Shirahoshi is obviously Poseidon, which is one of the most dangerous weapons, one of the ancient weapons, which is born every couple of years. And then I guess the voice, they're talking about, I feel like they're not really just talking about the Sea Kings, but they're talking about every time something happens, like, and it's usually regarding animals in One Piece. Like on Zou, when Zunisha was talking, like Luffy and Momonosuke could hear the voice of Zunisha. And then even the Sea Kings too, I'm pretty sure, did Luffy hear them? Or no, it was Roger. I think that we had a flashback and Roger could hear the Sea Kings talking, which is weird. So, and I'm pretty sure it has either something to do with Conqueror's Haki or it has something to do with being a D, but we don't know if Momonosuke is a D, considering I'm pretty sure Odin isn't a D, so why would Momonosuke be one? But I mean, I guess we don't know if you could be a D without your entire lineage being one yet, but that's yet to be explained. I'll meet Whitebeard before I die. I'll send you back to Wano as well. No, that guy is always aboard that ship. Please take care of Whitey-chan. Okay, wait. I have to watch that. What he said to the Sir Rayleigh, the Dark King. Why is that worded like that? What he said to the Sir Rayleigh, the Dark King. Roger got off the ship. He got a load of medicine from Crocus. His disease was already in late stages. A man's farewell. No one must shed tears. The Pirate King's crew do not shed tears. And you just see everybody absolutely bawling and wailing. And just Roger goes off. And that's it. That's all of the... That seems so weird though. Like, you live with these people for so long and you just adventure with them, and to think like when the adventure's over, just like everybody goes home. It's like you wonder just like I don't know. I feel like I would just continue sailing the sea even if there was like no more adventure to be had, like to live with all these people. I don't know. But I guess Roger did want to settle down, so
Wano country home waters. The remains of the ship that has never entered the country because of unwavering greatness. If you choose the wrong rapids, Wano is impossible to enter. There's a reason why Wano is isolated, but they should keep the borders open until the day that Joy Boy reappears. Joy Boy reappears? So Joy Boy is going to come back? I'm not going to die, of course. I left with a smile, and we'll be able to meet again someday. And we all know that it's not exactly true. Well, actually, we don't know. Odin could still be very much alive. We're not sure. They say Odin's dead, but if Odin's still alive, then that's a whole different story. And of course, everybody's crying because Odin's leaving. Oden-sama, welcome back, Oden-sama. Oden-sama, we're glad for you, Lady Otogi. I didn't expect such a warm welcome. I thought they'd condemn me for my actions. You have to show gratitude to Lady Toki for that. What an amazing person Lady Toki is, not minding her illness. Every day she kept visiting this village and helping the villagers. Not minding her status as the daimyo's wife, she works as hard as everyone here. Also, to clear your name, she's been telling the adventure and the hardships you went through. Right now, Lady Toki and the kids are indisputably the most popular figures in Curry. Since such a great person like her keeps praising you, there's no single person in Curry who thinks bad of your selfish action anymore. I see. Thank you, everyone. Don't mind it. We're doing it because we love Odin-sama. I'm so jealous. I want to be popular too. Raizo over here being sad. Raizo, you gotta be like Chadden. You gotta get those Chad qualities, man. You gotta learn the dual sword style or something. That ninja style and that haircut, it's just not cutting it. Kiku, I need to tell you something about Izo. I've heard it from Inu-chan and Neko-chan. It's good as long as he's doing fine. I see. Well, he's still on Whitebeard's ship? Huh. How about Denjiro and Ashura Doji? They went on their own since 1 year ago. Ashura has been protecting this place from Kuri's Yakuza groups and mountain bandits. Denjiro is traveling from one place to another, borrowing funds from Kuri and returning them. So they have been protecting this place from bandits and borrowing funds. I see. It's nice to hear the business is doing fine. Yes. There's one more reason why we are overjoyed by your return. We'd like to tell you everything from the start ever since you departed this country. We somehow have maintained administration of this daimyo-less Kuri with the help of its people. Just like what I feared, my father's conditions weren't good. It's too bad I wasn't by his side when he passed away. The main problem is the next successor for Shogun's position. For a reason we couldn't understand, Sukiyaki-sama appointed that Orochi. I was thrown into confusion after I heard their story. They said Orochi is like a brother to me. I was only lending him money because he was brought up by Yasu-san. Someone please lend me money. We see Orochi actually asking Oden for money. Not to mention that he never returned the money I gave to him. Even more surprising is he's one of those Korozumi people. To think Korozumi Orochi, of all people, was the one appointed as my substitute. I'm sure you already saw weird people back when you came back here. In each village, several weapon factories have been built. Ooh, so they're already starting the sea stone factories. And their job is to observe the villagers working in it. The men were forced to work there by Shogun's orders. All they got was nothing but a little earnings that they could even feed their families with. Why did they listen to Orochi? That's because a man called Kaido has been backing them. So did the Yonko not exist at this time? Like I know Whitebeard's still going around. Like, so did the Yonko exist at this time? And if the Yonko did, does that mean Whitebeard, not Whitebeard, does that mean Roger was a Yonko before he was the Pirate King? This is a good question. Raizo, bring Momonosuke Sama and Lady Hiyori outside. Half a year ago at the weapon factory, a man opposed the manual labor given to him, and then he and his family were executed by Orochi. Damn. Orochi cold like that? Under Orochi's continuous violence, we were at the ends of our rope. We let our anger took over and began attacking Orochi's residence at the capital, Flower. But Orochi made a secret move, and at the same time, Kaido and his forces were already at Kuri. They raided this castle. Their target was Momonosuke-sama and who is the next successor to the Kozuki clan. As a result, Kawamatsu? Why is there a T before Kawamatsu? Kawamatsu and Inarashi, who were defending the castle, had to make some sort of plan to escape. But Toki-sama was pierced by an enemy's arrow while defending his kids. Is that why she's sick? We deeply apologize because we weren't thinking straight. Toki-sama was deeply wounded on her leg, and we put your family in great danger. We deeply apologize for our mistakes. Please forgive us. Damn. And you can see there's a scar on Toki's leg. Tell me, Toki, it's fine. The injury is healed. You were pierced by an arrow. You protected our children so well, it must have hurt. Wait, Odin, if you get so angry because of such a thing, again, the enemy's counterattack. Such a thing? Ooh, Odin's getting mad. Like, you never heard of old tales about me, right? I'm well aware of Orochi's mess. Oh, he's pulling out the swords! Although I don't understand all the confusing details. I got the gist of it. Please wait, Odin-sama. Ooh, wait, hold on. You can see Orochi's castle in the background, and there's a black text bubble, but there's nothing going on. An idiot has taken control of Wado country. This weak idiot is using the powers of strong pirates, and by closing the country and preventing anyone bothersome to come in, he's about to turn the country into hell. And Odin's just he's making a dash for it. He leaps over the bridge that Zoro fought on. Oden Kozuki is heading towards the flower capital. Reported to Orochi, Odin-sama has returned. The legitimate successor will become shogun. And there's just absolute carnage. People are excited that Odin's back, and then you see the stairs to the castle, and it's just absolutely like everybody knocked out. Like as if Odin just conquerors hockeyed them all out, but we all know what happened. He showed them a little slice and dice. You see Orochi, Odin Kozuki has invaded the castle. All soldiers were annihilated. Please run away. Wait, Odin, think carefully. If you cut me down, Kaido won't stay quiet. Think about what will happen to this country. First, I'll cut you down. Wait a minute. Is this the last page? Yeah, and that's the last page. So what if... No, I don't think so. I was gonna say, what if Odin... Damn, I'm yawning. It was a long day. What if Odin cut down... What's his name? Why am I forgetting his name right now? Orochi. And then the old lady was now posing as Orochi, but we know that's not true because we've seen Orochi's devil fruit. So it's definitely Orochi. But Odin's pissed, and I really can't wait to see what happens in the next chapter. Cause I have a feeling we're seeing Kaido in this next chapter. A flashback Kaido. It's not a bad chapter. It's a pretty decent setup chapter. It's obviously the end to the flashbacks, and the flashbacks are really good. I don't think this chapter's gonna need a review. Definitely not. It's not a lot. It's mostly just stuff that Roger and the ending to that, and basically the aftermath and reaction of what happens when Roger becomes the Pirate King. The only thing I wish we saw is I wish we got to see Porgus Rogue, or is it Porgus D Rogue? Is she a D? I think she might be. Actually, she is a D. Porgus D Rogue, which is Ace's mom, which we see her like sometime in the anime. Like I don't remember when it was that we saw her, but we've obviously seen her. But like I would have liked to see how like Roger meets her and everything like that, and Ace being born, like, or if Roger even got to see Ace when he was born, which I'm pretty sure he at least got to lay eyes on him before he went to die. But yeah. And it sucks that Roger actually was like, hey, my son's gonna be the Pirate King, of course. And he says it all smirk, all like freaking smug, like I can even put the picture up. I'll put the picture up, but like, look at him, so smug. Like my son, of course, is gonna be the Pirate King. But you know, it sucks. Ace was my favorite character. Ace is dead, obviously. Somebody's carrying now Will. I'm interested in the Sea Kings and what they're talking about, the meeting that's gonna happen. That's some pretty good setup. Because does that mean that, well, obviously something has to happen with Poseidon, and I think Oda's been setting that up a lot. Well, obviously we're gonna have to wait and see, because one, we don't even know what it can do, and the state that Shirahoshi's in right now can't really do much. Still kind of crybaby, so that's that. But that'll be it for One Piece chapter 968. To anybody that's on the YouTube channel, thank you so much for tuning in. I do these on the Twitch channel live sometimes, every once in a while. Not all the time, but whenever I do feel like doing it, usually I like to share my reaction and other people's reaction. So if you like this content, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, leave me a comment, any thoughts, speculations, anything I can do better. I'll see you guys in the next one.